After Reggie came outside, George asked Reggie how much that blue F-150 cost that you got parked out front. Then Reggie spoke and said, George, if you want that blue F-150, give me 10 bands. Then George spoke and said, that's what's up. And then he said, what about them 2 cars over there? How much they cost? Then Reggie went over to the black car and said, this car is 80 grand. Then he went over to the blue car and he said, this car is 40 grand. Then I spoke and said, yo, Reggie, I like that black car. Then Reggie looked at me and said, your money, just go ahead and hop in and crank it up. Then I said, for sure. Once I hop in the car and turn the ignition and I fired up, the whole inside of the car dashboard turned digital red. Then I downed the passenger window and I spoke and said, yo, Reggie, I love this car. I'll be back to get this in a couple of days. Then Reggie spoke and said, okay. Then George spoke and said, Reggie, if I trade my bike in, how much discount you give me off that truck? Then Reggie walked over to the bike and he said, George, you know what I'm gonna do for you? Leave the bike here, take the truck home for the weekend, come back Monday morning, and I have an estimate for you. And oh yeah, make sure you bring some money. Now back on the Greek god battlefield, the god destruction came through the portal. Then the Greek god Patricia spoke and said, me and my sister handle this, everybody leave now. Then the Greek god Amen spoke and said, no sister, me and Tot will handle this. You just take the pharaoh back to the palace. Then the Greek god Patricia eyes light up and she said, okay.